Okay, you guys, a quick little update here from Lauren at Court of Random Opinion I'm seeing on Twitter. And I find this really interesting. I'm curious what this is all about. It says that Blake Lively now is filing for a protective order. This bee, I mean, I can't with her. It says Blake Lively, as of 21 minutes ago, is filing for a protective order against for texts with Taylor Swift. This is not a joke. We are not getting a break with this Blake Lively BS. Explain this to me. Thanks a lot, Lauren. Let's see this. This is going to be hard to read. Let's see if I can make it bigger. Oh, I can't make it bigger on Twitter here. Let me read it from. Oh, there we go. Is that big for you guys? Oh, that's what she said. It says, pursuant to rules, Blake Lively respectfully submits this letter motion for a protective order regarding the Wayfarer party's continuing demands for Miss Lively's communications with Taylor Swift, which they have pursued. At the same time, they have refused to produce Miss Lively the documents they publicly have claimed to received as part of a deal to withdraw their subpoenas to Miss Swift and her counsel. Good cause exists for this request, as has been made the Wayfarer party's tactic since August 2024 to make Miss Swift and her fan base central to their media strategy against Miss Lively, which they documented in both their communications. I mean, forget the fact that they're also looking for Scooter Braun, and they're mentioning Scooter Braun, by the way, you guys, in their communications. Did you notice that in all the press that they're subpoenaing Scooter Braun? It says throughout litigation, and particularly over the past month, the Wayfarer parties have repeatedly used Miss Swift's name as part of their media strategy, specifically after serving RFPs 108 through 109. And as this court is aware, the Wayfarer party served a subpoena pursuant to Rule 45 on the law firm Venable, which has served as outside counsel for Miss Swift. On June 11th, my birthday, during his 50-minute interview with Megyn Kelly, Mr. Friedman again recognized that he may not need that evidence related to Miss Swift in addition to what he has already. If the Wayfarer parties have already obtained exactly what they are hoping for and much more, and do not need any evidence in addition to what they have obtained, then RFP 108 through 109 are duplicative, cumulative, and unnecessary. Even more, the only allegations in this actions that were ever remotely relevant to Miss Swift were in the Wayfarer party's now dismissed complaint. Miss Swift is not mentioned a single time in Miss Lively's amended complaint. And it goes on. Oh my God, now it's so big. That's what she said again. Lively's counsel now setting up to appear. Nothing was even obtained from Taylor Swift. We'll see. We'll have to see how Wayfarer responds. You know, I used to get like really, really excited when I would see stuff like this, to be honest. But right now I'm feeling so just disheartened, between in this case, in the Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively case, and Judge Lyman specifically, that I just don't even care. It's not even that I don't care. I'm not even holding out hope that something good can happen. I truly feel like I'm just assuming it's going to go bad. That's how I feel. Honestly, I'm just assuming it's going to go bad because nothing is going good, right? It's just definitely like we haven't seen anything positive. So I just feel strongly that nothing is, you know what I mean? I don't know. Now, in the meantime, the attorney, Leanne Newton, reposted this man. His name is Brett Douglas McDowell, and he's kind of been involved in a side way with this case. And I don't really know the entire deal, but he has filed a motion for recusal of Judge Lyman. And I don't know if you have to be like a very specific type of person to do this, but we've been wondering if people have been doing this at all. Now, he says, I have filed a motion for recusal of Judge Lewis Lyman in Lively versus Wayfarer Studios with the clerk of court and served all parties. This motion addresses concerns about judicial impartiality, including industry entanglements, indigenous erasure, and symbolic retaliation in media. And then he put his full documents here. He says, I'll break this down further in a detailed thread shortly. And here it is. I mean, he has his entire exhibits and the memorandum. I have no idea what can actually be done with that, if it's going to go anywhere, but it's possible that we will get like some movement or something to be said. Now, some people are also saying Judge Lyman's not that big of an idiot. He already got recused from a case because of the Bank of America financial disclosures or whatever that he had invested in a former case that his wife had invested. So there's absolutely no way that he would make this mistake twice. But I'm like, are you telling me that seriously? Because just last night, Cassidy, the same girl who I talked about on her video, had just found just yesterday, she posted, and I posted on my stories, that in addition to every single other thing that we exposed through Cassidy's video earlier this week, Judge Lyman has actual stock in T-Mobile. It's not CBS. It's not Liberty Media. It's not Warner Media or Paramount and all those big, like, kind of 3 steps away, Amazon. T-Mobile. He has thousands and thousands of dollars of stock in T-Mobile, which is literally like 1 degree of separation from Mint Mobile. It is Mint Mobile. So that's like me saying I can be a fair judge and I actually have stock in Blake Brown Beauty. That's not like fair. It doesn't connect, right? It doesn't. So there's got to be some sort of recourse here. There has to be. I wouldn't feel fair. People involved in this case are, aware of this. They have to be. They just have to be aware of this. I'm sure they are. Let's put it this way. I'm sure they are. So the right people are working on it.